today's fast-paced life, every individual is striving hard for winning tasks and shaping his dreams into a reality. But sometimes, even after consistent efforts and suffering hardships, it's very unfortunate to know that some people don't succeed in converting these dreams into a reality. Have you ever wondered why success evades you? The position of one's stars at the time of his birth decides on the good or bad phase of his life. To study this subject in great depth, astrologer Dr. D.G. Pandya has sacrificed his life designing a color chart from which you can predict your fortune. First, let us know a bit about Dr. D.G. Pandya and his contribution in the field of astrology. Dr. D.G. Pandya is a great astrologer who has sacrificed his life in the research of Sarvatobhadra Chakra, discovering the self-reading chart in astrology for the welfare of people. Academically, he pursued the degree of Bachelor's of Architecture in the year 1968 and also practiced architecture profession for a fair amount of time. At the age of 40, he met a great teacher, Dr. Ravindra Desai, who used Sarvatobhadra Chakra to read human life readings successfully. Late Dr. Ravindra Desai was a great astrologer and was honored as a citizen of America during his visit there. He has great contribution in writing good astrology-related books and helping students of this subject. Dr. D.G. Pandya has been awarded a gold medal in Sarvatobhadra Chakra by Dr. Ravindra Desai through the respectable industrialist Shri Arvind Mafatlal. After a vast study in the subject of Sarvatobhadra Chakra under the guidance of Dr. Ravindra Desai, Dr. D.G. Pandya studied the subject of astrology for 25 long years. Study of astrology is mainly undertaken during the Brahma Muhurt, between 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. in the morning. Dr. D.G. Pandya pursued his efforts of learning this subject with only one aim: to make the subject of Sarvatobhadra Chakra simpler for the astrologers and other people educated in the subject of astrology. Respectively, Dr. D.G. Pandya, after consulting different prominent astrologers of Mumbai, converted the chart of Sarvatobhadra Chakra into a simple Janma Kundali which symbolizes the planets in 9 different colors, Vedas in blue color and Drishtis in red color, defining the Vishwatari Mahadasha and Antardasha in the outer profile with the same colors of the planets. Thus, Dr. D.G. Pandya has used his knowledge of architecture and innovatively scaled down the Janma Kundali as monthly self-life reading chart in 4 numbers, which shows the human life reading from birth to 108 years of his age. This is considered as a great contribution of an architect in the subject of astrology. Kinds of people. In astrology, it has been considered that there are 2 types of humans in this universe. Devgan are the people who are balanced in their behavior and responses on ethical grounds. They tend to have a valid justification to their actions and behavior. Generally, they tend to be constructive in their behavior. Another type of human is Rakshasgan, people whose behavior is unethical, with no valid justifications for their actions. Their aim is to get richer by destructive nature. 12 Rashis. Let's broadly look at the respective 12 Rashis and their characteristics. The Rashi falling first in the Rashi Chakra is Mesh. People with Mesh Rashi are known to pursue first-class education. No one comes close to Mesh Rashi people in the education aspect. They are dynamic, energetic, and have great daring. The Rashi Swami for Mesh is Mangal. This Rashi people are considered mentally, emotionally and physically very strong. Moving ahead, the second Rashi is Vrishab. The symbolic representation of the Rashi is a bull. It is considered that people of this Rashi are very strong and are generally involved in doing physically demanding work. They are considered to be calm and stable personalities and are dependable and confident in achieving the goals of their life. The Swami of this Rashi is Shukra, which makes them physically strong and monetarily rich. Next Rashi that comes is Mithun, which is symbolically represented as twins, perfect combination of the male and female composites. The people with this Rashi are highly animated, jovial, tactful, witty and diplomatic in their behavior. Though they are comparatively weak in their physical strength, the Swami of this Rashi being Budh, it makes them mentally very sharp. The said Rashi is then followed by Kark, symbolically represented as a crab, justifying its characteristics. An extremely sensitive person inside the hard outer shell. People with Kark Rashi are very trustworthy, famous, nationalistic and romantic. It is considered that national leaders are born with Kark Rashi. Kark Rashi people are considered to be one of the luckiest in the world. It is the independent Rashi of Chandra and is known as Chandra Rashi. This Rashi believes in the principle of slow and steady wins the race. The following Rashi in the Rashi Chakra is Sinha, which is symbolically represented as the king of the animals, the lion. The personality traits of people born under this Rashi are similar to that of a lion. They are master administrators, royal, well-behaved, noble, optimistic, and romantic in their behavior. People with this Rashi are considered to be the second luckiest, after the people with Kark Rashi. Swami of this Rashi is Surya. Next, that is the sixth Rashi, is Kanya, symbolically represented as a beautiful, attractive female icon. This Rashi believes in being content with whatever they have. They are disciplined, methodical, expressive of their thoughts, and usually quiet. Swami of this Rashi is Buddha. The seventh Rashi is Tula, which is symbolically represented as an equilibrium, which defines that people of this Rashi are balanced. People of this Rashi are considered to be most social of all Rashis. They are aim-driven and consistent in their efforts. Swami of this Rashi is Shukra. The Rashis mentioned above are found to be luckier than people with the Rashis defined hereafter. The next Rashi we discuss is Vrushchik, which is symbolized as a scorpion, and it is advised to be careful while dealing with scorpions. The most remarkable quality about the scorpion's character is their tendency to use their strong emotional awareness to make their opponents weaker. Swami of this Rashi is Mangal. Then comes Dhanu Rashi, which is symbolically represented as a bow. A bow is helpful in aiming towards the target. Just like that, Dhanu Rashi people are very ambitious in nature and also hardworking and wish to convert their dreams into existence. Considered to be sharp and physically very healthy, the Swami of this Rashi is Guru, and all people with this Rashi are very spiritual. They are also independent, courageous, generous, and nature-loving. Next is the Makar Rashi, which is symbolized by a crocodile. That itself highlights that people with Makar Rashi are rough. We know that crocodiles survive in water and marshy places. Just like that, people with Makar Rashi can survive in any part of the world. Swami of this Rashi is Shani. The second last Rashi being discussed is Kumbh and is represented as an individual holding a jar full of something like water which is hidden. Same way, these people are reserved and with sound experience of human life's ups and downs. They generally experience a hard childhood, as the Swami of the Rashi is Shani, who believes in benefiting the person after 30 years of age. The ups and downs in their life makes them feel unbalanced compared to the other Rashis. Lastly, Meen Rashi is symbolically represented as fishes. The symbol is made up of two fishes joined from behind that symbolizes great potential for joint ventures on any projects. These people are often religious, of sacrificing nature, sharp, and believe in giving away. We can say that people with Vrushchik to Meen Rashi experience hardships in the early ages of their life, but bear great fruits to their later life. Planets. After having a brief understanding, let's focus at knowing the planets in detail. In astrology, it is considered that there are 7 main planets, and Rahu Ketu are not considered to be planets, but they are considered to be the representatives of any respective planets whom they are with. Surya and Chandra are considered to be the transparent planets, Pran Tattva, like Atma or Man. They are considered to be the most crucial elements, as everything in astrology revolves around these elements. Explaining about the planets, they are broadly categorized into 3 units. The first unit, it's in the childhood phase of the life, broadly influenced by Surya, Chandra and Buddha. Second unit, young age or adulthood, influenced by Mangal and Shukra. Third unit, Graha, that influences the old age phase of the life. Guru and Shani. Generally, people with strong Guru or Shani Graha have got a long life. Non-planets. Rahu and Ketu, both are Pap Graha. Rahu is considered to be Dhanvan. On other hand, Ketu is considered to be Buddhivan. They are non-planets but are representative of the Graha and also give power to the Grahas to show their influence over the Kundali Dharak in rotation. Ketu, ambition is created. Rahu develops greediness. When all the 7 Grahas are caught in between the reverse track Rahu and Ketu, such a period is called Kal Sarpa Yoga. They come up after 42 years of age. Chandra represents Jal Tattva, which in turn is the mind in our body. A stable mind is required for a good and prosperous life. Surya represents Agni Tattva, a self-lit planet considered to be the most important. Surya is known for illuminating people's work and making them famous, which results in monetary success. All other planets rotating around Surya are held by Surya's gravitational force. Budh represents Prithvi and Vayu Tattva. This Graha is closest to Surya. People influenced by this Graha are soft, intelligent and childlike. Shukra represents Jal, Prithvi and Vayu Tattva. People influenced by this Graha believe in granting practical knowledge and work with great physical strength. Mangal represents 75% Agni and 25% Jal Tattva. It characterizes strength. People influenced by this Graha are found to join the police force, the military, etc. People who are involved in physically demanding work. Mangal is not that rich. Mangal becomes active at 28 years and thereby marriage is often late. Guru represents 25% Agni and 75% Jal Tattva. Deep knowledge. People influenced by this Graha have a valid justification to what they say. It offers dual benefits, happiness as well as knowledge. Such people always benefit or help others in every aspect and are often found to be harmless. It is the largest planet in yellow color. Shani represents Prithvi and Vayu Tattva. Shani is a cold planet and people influenced by this Graha are generally blessed with great physical health. They are masters of practical knowledge and tend to learn with experience. Shani acts as a life judge. It gives justice to the karma that one has done in his life. Tarak.